Our bodies of water are one of the most important treasures the world has to offer to us. It is very important to preserve and protect our bodies of water. Lately, in large bodies of water like ocean and seas, also including lakes, nutrient pollution occurs. Nutrient pollution, a form of water pollution, refers to the contamination by excessive inputs of nutrients. It is a primary cause of eutrophication of surface waters, in which nutrients, usually nitrogen or phosphorus, stimulate algal growth. Eutrophication are caused by the water lilies and is also a form of water pollution because it blocks off sunlight from reaching other important organisms in the water. An effect of nutrition pollution causes algal bloom on the surface of water.
What is algal bloom?
An algal bloom or marine bloom or water bloom is a rapid increase in the population of algae in an aquatic system. Typically, only one or few phytoplankton species are involved, and some blooms may be recognized by discoloration of water resulting from the high density of pigmented cells.
Although there is no officially recognized threshold level, algae can be considered to be blooming at concentrations of hundreds to thousands of cells per millimeter, depending on the causative species. Algal bloom concentrations may reach millions of cells per millimeter. Colors observed are green, yellowish brown, or red.
Why are algal bloom harmful?
When algal bloom blocks vital sunlight from reaching beneficial underwater plants that provide food and a place to live and grow for fish and other animals, the ecosystem can be negatively impacted. Algae become stressed and die when they deplete the nutrient supply or move from fresh water into saltier waters. Decomposition of dying algae can reduce levels of dissolved oxygen in the water, which fish and other aquatic animals breathe. Some fish species with little tolerance for low dissolved oxygen levels may die. In addition, some algal species can cause fish kills directly, either by production of algal toxins or by clogging the gills.
As students, we believe that we can do our own ways on helping to prevent or lessen the abundance of algal blooms.
One way is to fertilize wisely. When fertilizing, using the correct amount of fertilizer can reduce the amount of pollutants reaching waterways, save water and money, and result in a healthier landscape.
Another way is to use chemicals responsibly. Use pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides only when needed. Follow the directions on the product's label. Apply on areas needing treatment, and consider organic or non-toxic products. Using chemicals properly can reduce the amount of nutrients being stored on the soil that would eventually lead to the bodies of water.
Lastly, we can minimize harm from stormwater runoff. You may not have waterfront property, but the rain that runs off your roof, lawn, and driveway can eventually end up in the nearest water body by flowing over land and into storm drains. A common misconception is that the storm drains led to a treatment plant, when in reality, most are direct conduits to a stormwater pond or natural waterway.
As a citizen of this country, and us occupying this world, it is our job to keep and protect our natural resources. Algal bloom can be lessened or prevented. We hope that this would inspire everyone to help prevent algal blooms from occurring more.